Hi, welcome to sunny upstate New York. It's a beautiful day today. My name is Colleen, and I am finally making the video on our 2011 V27 RBSS Viewfinder travel trailer. So we actually tore the whole thing apart and remodeled into a farmhouse look. So I'm finally made the video to show everyone what we did. But I'm going to start with the outside, just show you some features of the travel trailer. This is our pass-through, which is standard on most RVs and travel trailers. That is our grill and our grill arm. And I will show you, that's one nice feature with this travel trailer, is a beautiful outdoor kitchen, which we have totally love. You have extra storage space in the cabinets up above. You have a sink, you have a refrigerator, you have a pull-out stovetop with a propane hookup back here. And so, and the propane hookup, this has its own propane hookup, and then you have one, this is the grill arm that swings out and you can attach the grill to it. So we have a grill cooking space. We can also put our Blackstone, our small Blackstone, on this grill arm. So we've cooked with both. But it is an absolute nice feature because I don't know if you've been camping, but you know, most of the time you're doing a lot of cooking outside. So put that away there. There is a strap to this, the refrigerator straps in for when you're traveling, you strap it down. And then that stays in there. So we'll go inside. This is a 30-foot camper total to, you know, tongue length. So it's a good size camper. I'll start inside here. First, since we're looking right at it, we replaced all of the flooring. This is a vinyl plank flooring that we use floor adhesive to attach it to the floor. We thought it was the safest way to go since you are moving these around, and the vinyl, you know, this can move, you know, with the camper. Whereas if you had used like a tongue and groove or any other type of wood flooring, that it might come undone with any movement. So this has held up extremely well for us for any of our trips, you know, taking it back and forth. We've had no issues with it at all, and we love it. At first, I was worried it was a little too colorful, but I've with the rug breaking it up and everything, we really love it. So it's a very unique appearance. So when you first enter, you have your control panel there that tells you all your gray water, black water, how you turn your lights on, and you know, LP gas and battery slide operation, everything. So when you first walk in, you walk right in. The bedroom is on your right. Close the door. If you see flies, we've had this door open on and off. So it's this is our, we use the same vinyl flooring on our headboard in the bedroom, and we use the floor adhesive also to attach it. And that has held up phenomenally. We have had no issues with that, and we just love the look of it. I did a custom, my husband wanted the Adirondack, even though the rest of the camper is Farmhouse. I did the Adirondack comforter for him. We removed all the cabinet doors throughout the camper and took them in our garage over the winter and started with 2 coats of primer, 2 coats of bare paint, and then 2 to 3 coats of polyurethane over the top of that. That was the biggest project because there's a lot of cabinetry in here and a lot of cabinet doors we had to do. So, but we wanted to do it right, and we have had no issues at all. They're easy to clean. We've had no scratching, chipping, at least of the white and the blue. Actually, very little. Sometimes the walls, when you move things around, we've had to, you know, just paint on the walls, but they're not sealed, so that's expected. So the ceiling and the side walls, we use, it's like a gray blue, but a very light. We wanted a little bit of a contrast in here. Again, it's a bare paint, and it's called Solemn Silence. And, you know, we feel it gives it a little bit of enough color variation just to stand out. So we also did navy blue at the bottom to go, as you'll see, with the rest of the camper. The other thing is I custom made all the curtains throughout the camper, and I custom made the privacy curtain for the bedroom. So it has the matching fabric for the curtains in the bedroom on the other side and the matching fabric for the curtains on this side of the camper. So we also redid the top of the door, so everything was matching with the same fabric. This back. And we have an entertainment center that I decided to leave brown. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but we did decide to leave it brown. It would be a lot of work to paint that, but it would probably look nicer white, but I don't know. I think you always need something to break up the colors, and I think it's fine. The one nice feature with this entertainment center is it has a pin. And this is for when you're traveling, or well, actually when you're using it too. But if you want to move it, you just remove the pin, and this rotates around. Has a mirror on that side, and then you can watch TV in bed. So I thought that was kind of a cool feature. You don't see that in a lot of them. I think a lot of the older ones, but I think the new ones, not many of them have it. So it was kind of a neat feature. So you have a lot of, here, I'll put that back. You have a lot of closet space in here. So there's one of these cabinets on each side of the bed. And right now, like, we have it's pretty deep. And we actually have little lights in here that you just tap. But it is pretty deep. And you can do a lot of storage in there. Now I'll take you, so this is, I don't want to say living room area because campers, really don't have different areas, but this is the seating area that used to have a jackknife couch. We changed it over to the recliners. It took us some time to find recliners that we could get in through the door, but these work perfect for us. So the backs do come off of these recliners, and if you have to get them back out, and they're pretty comfortable. And so we usually sit in here if it's a rainy day and have coffee in the morning, but for camping, you're outdoors a lot. So, or we are at least. We did the same thing, painted all the doors, the cabinet doors in here, and we replaced the glass with the copper metal inserts. So we thought that added, a nice touch instead of all the standard, glass doors that you get. Again, custom curtains throughout. We also added the pipe curtain rods. And I did watch another RV do-over, and she commented on the type of curtains and that the tabs were better, or that she thought were better, because you could open them easily and you can fully open them. So if you're somewhere with views, you get full access to your window. Where if you have the ones that go over the rod, they all scrunch up in the corner here. And you can only usually open them this far, where the tabs easily open and you can just slide them shut, open and shut pretty fast. It's easy to close everything up. Each window still has the standard, shade. We left the shades. So we put some little, our own touches on, with the signage and everything. And we put a little table in here. Now, honestly, the only time I've used this table is when I was working remotely from home during COVID. And I would actually come work in the camper. So I would use that table. But to eat in, we're usually outside. So, again, all the same custom curtains. And I do love the windows in this camper. They're nice quality windows. Most of them are, the ones in the slide out are like slide windows, but the rest of them are crank out windows. Which, we've been in other campers, and we do like the style of windows in this camper. So, the other feature I should add is my husband did the colander light. He was not happy about this because as the project went on, I kept adding things. Well, what if we did this? What if we did that? Well, we had this colander in our possession, and I found the light on eTrailer. It's an LED light, and I asked him if he could make it for me. So he did. Let me see. I'm trying to remember how to turn this on. So, but it makes a cute little pattern on the top, but I thought it was unique. And I like anything unique, so when it goes with the farmhouse style. We had a nice mirror. The only thing with the mirror is the slide is so close to that wall. The mirror does have to be removed during travel. We just usually, all the things you see on the shelves, we just store them in a container, and then we put the mirror right on the bed when we travel, and it has never gone anywhere. The door was the other thing my husband thought I was nuts on, but he did it, and it came out beautiful. I thought it added, a nice little touch, and, something different that you won't see in, many campers. So Okay, this is what sold us on this travel trailer. You don't see many with this much counter space. And we just love cooking and, getting together with family. So we're usually cooking a lot of food. And this gave us a lot of space. So we did the white bare paint on the top and we did a navy blue on the bottom cabinetry. And the counters are done with a gripping primer first. And then I think we did 3 or 4 coats of chalk paint, the black chalk paint, and then 9 coats of water-based poly to seal that in because we wanted to make sure that we really protected it. And so far it's held up amazingly well. It's gone through a couple years of camping and it's, done extremely well. We have very minimal scratching, very little marking. It's really worked out nice. And I just loved the black. There were some videos we were watching and I just loved it. We also did the peel and stick subway tiles in the back. We ended up using floor adhesive to stick them to the walls because this middle tile was from Hobby Lobby. I put those up first and they did not hold. When it got really cold, the cold weather made them curl. So we then applied, put them back up with the floor adhesive, and then we made sure that's how we applied the subway tiles. And they have held up amazingly well. And, we also did an industrial paper towel holder. We have a lot of nice, a lot of storage space. There's one cabinet here that has drawers. So then there's some of your piping's underneath for winterization in a couple of these cabinets. But all in all, you have some good storage space. My husband made my nice little coffee bar, or coffee, I don't know what you call it, coffee shelf. And this is nice too because you can fill all these containers like with coffee. One has sugar, one has tea. We were going to put cocoa in the other one, just haven't done it yet. But you can leave that up for traveling. The only thing we take off are the mugs, so they're not clinking together. But we leave it right up, have never had any kind of issue. The last space would be our bathroom. Again, had my husband make another nice custom shelf for us. That comes down when we're traveling also. So, and then we have a nice size shower, and we did the same theme with the cabinets in here. Navy blue on the bottom, white on top, but it is a good sized bathroom. The other thing I should mention, because if you're wondering with travel, with the recliners and the table, we actually hooked anchors to the wall, and we have tie-down straps, and we have traveled with this many times and have never had a problem. The straps, see if you can see them, are back here. They're hooked to an anchor on the wall. That strap comes right around the recliners when we're traveling. And for the table, there is an anchor right below the window, and then another one next to this window. And we strap everything in, pull the slide in, and we've never had any movement. We've never had any issues. So, and we put a nice light table in here so that you can be removed. So we have gone for trips at state parks where we have maybe extra people going with us. So we have put an air mattress. We have removed the table, left that home, and we have put an air mattress in this space for my son and his girlfriend to sleep on. So it worked. That was the main thing with all our changes. There wasn't going to be any extra sleeping space, but you can make it work. So, and this floor is big enough, where you could, put an air mattress on it if you needed to. So, we do, I hate to even say this, we do currently have this on the market. We actually downsized because, we're getting older and we have been in a campground for a couple years. We have decided we prefer traveling and maybe doing some boondocking. And this camper is no problem at all to tow. But I'm an extremely nervous tower. We've had some accidents in the past with boats, and I am just not a good person to have in the car when you're towing anything. So, but this has been completely easy to tow, no problems at all. Sometimes just because we're not experienced, sometimes some issues backing up, but that's on us. That's not, it's not difficult at all. It's just a learning process. But we did downsize to make it a little bit easier for us. So when we built this, we had full intentions of just staying in a campground with it, and found out, the campground thing wasn't just right now isn't our thing. So unfortunately, we are thinking of parting with it. I don't really want to, but we are thinking of it. And if somebody else could enjoy it and, use it, we'd love that, because we don't need two campers. But we put our heart and soul in this and love, hopefully you like it as much as we did. But, hopefully it'll help anyone also that is looking into making changes to their camper. It is a lot of work and a lot of time, but it does make it so well worth it. And to have something unique that nobody else has, that's just, I don't know. I love that part of it. So if you have any questions about how we did anything, comment below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks. Bye.